Caleb 介绍给我们来到了一个他的同事都住到的一个像个 backpacking 的地方。这个地方跟想象中的 backpacking 完全不一样。
This place is called the Wharf Hub. It is different than the stereotype backpacking place because it felt so much like a home. There we met the owner, Lloyd, who's been living in Opotiki for more than 20 years, providing accommodation for international travelers.
I'll show you around. This is just the bikes. We're going to have a fish filleting bench.
Cool.
Kiwi stuff. Yeah.
Thank you.
Laundry.
Okay, perfect.
The back here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll show you some.
Lloyd showed us around the place and his unique captain room.
So someone live in this boat house.
the back.
This is really cool.
This is my.
Oh, this is your house.
Oh, come on up. Come on.
Oh, wow. Captain's house.
Yeah. The captain's house is correct. I used to sleep here a lot, but in winter time it's too cold. This little area here looks like it's a square nautical mile, which is actually bigger than the whole township of Opotiki.
So what is that doing?
So we put it in structure so that it will bring fish, and the fish have somewhere to breed and to sleep. And we're actually growing more fish in the ocean. It's called a fish haven.
Right. Is that the name for it?
Well, that's the name they gave it. It's not a bad name.
Fish Haven, that's a really good name.
Hoping to get a joint venture going.
For that one? Or for that?
For this one here.
For the fish
community. Because it's only me, it's been coming out of my pocket. My pockets are getting empty.
You're doing good deed now.
Trying to save the planet.
Yes.
But no one wants to pay for it. So Vincent and Chitty, they were amongst the first people who Chinese first come to New Zealand on working holiday visa. They worked here in the pack house at East Pack, and that's where I was working at the time, so I made friends with them. Vincent went back and wrote this book, which was for working holiday visa people back in China.
Lloyd 先生是我们在包装厂认识的好朋友。
So anyway, that was my link to China.
2013，
Okay. So
我们寄给他。
9 years ago.
Oh, this is how they look like. Vincent and Chitty.
然后带我们看了一下他的 Captain House， 特别无敌酷。我们现在到里面去看看他在里面借宿的那6个人，看看有没有愿意跟我们聊一聊。Where are you originally from? Sorry.
I'm from Czech Republic.
What's the idea of like coming?
Here to New Zealand?
Yeah.
A lot of my friends when they was here, everyone just told me New Zealand is paradise. The life is here
Yeah.
absolutely free and amazing.
Yeah.
And the nature is beautiful as well.
Yeah.
So,
You agree with that?
yeah, I wanna just try. Okay.
Yeah.
I wanna see what's there. Everyone was just pumped
Yeah.
and won't stay longer always.
How long you been here already?
2.5 years.
Oh wow, 2.5 years.
Yeah, I just come before lockdown. And
Yeah.
now
Do you enjoy lockdown?
Oh yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I spent the time in Kerikeri in North Island, and when we were in hostel, and there was a lot of amazing people.
Sure.
So it was pretty sweet.
Wow.
Enjoy it.
Do you guys have your own car and just do road trip?
Yeah. When I come here, I buy for myself small car Toyota Estima,
Sure.
and after I meet Jordan, and this car was for us too small, so we buy some bigger
Ah,
one.
so you got a big one. Okay.
Yeah.
And drove around.
Yeah. And now we are here. Enjoy the time.
Oh, really good. Great. And you work here as well, you and Jordan
Yeah.
both?
Yeah, we work in
that kiwi fruit?
Yeah.
Kiwi fruit farm. Did you do the same thing, like tidy up
Yeah,
the branches and...
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah? Was it?
Yeah, the pruning was better for me,
Yeah.
but yeah, this is more about the patient. It's good as well. And it will be almost done.
What do you think of like the labor intensity for girls? Like, is that hard for girls because you don't have much strength, or
No,
or is
I
it
don't
the same?
think so.
Yeah, the
I
same.
don't think so. Like, probably, yeah. It's for me here everything easy, and after we will go to sherry for sherry season, big sherries.
How do you find the job here, like for girls? Do you find it's like...
We are looking on a couple of pages for backpackers, like backpacker job, or in Facebook groups we looking. And this job, it was, I think, in backpacker board. So yeah, the work is fine here. Work is so easy.
Oh, is it right?
Yeah. I can imagine now go back home to Europe.
Is that right?
Yeah, it will be big culture shock for me. So yeah.
So you really adapt like the lifestyle here, yeah?
Yeah.
So you and Jordan probably want to stay here.
Yeah. Oh, Jordan is here. Hello, Jordan.
G'day. Hey. Clement.
Lemon, nice to meet you, Jordan.
Me. Yana told me a lot of like she loves New Zealand.
Yeah, she loves it here.
The work. How about you?
That's good. I liked it. Yeah. I'm good to go now, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could leave. Yeah, but I've done a lot of stuff here that I'm happy that I did. And
Yeah.
yeah.
How long you been here?
It'll be 3 years in December.
3 years.
Yeah.
And you always holding the working holiday visa, or
Yeah,
Right.
because the extensions, they've been getting extensions.
so you can keep getting extensions.
Well, I think just with the COVID had happened.
Okay.
They didn't have that many workers.
Visa.
Yeah, I get a 2-year visa.
2 years.
23
visa
months
for working holiday.
for working holiday for Canadians. So
Wow.
I'm from Canada.
Oh, okay.
So I've had 18 months worth of extensions.
And then what next if you wanna stay?
I'd have to get an SSE visa, or I can go and get an essential skills visa.
Okay.
So it's like a work visa.
Yeah.
So I could go to a company, like the company that I work for. I could just talk to them and be like, hey, can you sponsor me? And I'd have to work there for 3 years.
For 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years. And
To
then-
get residency visa or
No, just to get.
get work visa.
Get the work, I'll have the work visa.
Okay.
And then it depends on how, like a whole bunch of stuff to apply for a residency visa.
how do you find your experience in New Zealand?
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a great time. It's a great country.
Yeah.
It's a really fun place to meet some cool people. It's why I met her.
Yeah, sure.
And
That's definitely.
nature's really
Big
cool.
design.
The sports atmosphere is great. If you're into rugby and other stuff, it's really cool. The work is pretty relaxing, and it is hard. It's hard, but it's really cool that you can work a couple months, travel.
Yeah, that's
and you
ideal,
can find a job anyway. Like if,
Is that
if
easy
you
to-
can't find a job, you're not doing something right. It's either you or it's something wrong, because there's jobs everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, and like with the company that we work with right now, 4 or 5 years ago, he says we had to like keep people away, like throw people away. There's so many people here. Now it's just like we'll take anyone.
How about in terms of like the cost of living compared to the salary that you're earning? Like, does that cover it?
We got a camper van,
Okay.
and depending on where you go, some places will either give you a free accommodation
Okay.
if you stay in your van. So there's
Okay.
like they'll have showers, they'll have cooking places.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll have a whole bunch of stuff, and you get to stay there for free. Or it'll be like maybe $100 a week if or less.
Yeah.
But then if you want to get a place to stay, it's higher. So it's anywhere from 100 to 250 a week. 100 to 250 a week for a room or for a.
That's okay. That's actually not too bad, right?
Yeah.
But it depends if you are a couple or if you are just one person. Because for one person is it often a bit more
Bit more,
expensive.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like 150. You are happy.
Yeah. Couple is easier, right? Because you get in the same room and you just split
It's
the cost.
more money
Yeah, of course.
in total, but if we split the cost, it ends up being like 120 a person or 130 a person.
I see what you mean. And then you think that your like the salary and wages you earn will cover that.
Oh yeah,
cost.
definitely.
Everything
Yeah.
else.
I think it'd be fair to say you're going to be making anywhere from $22 an hour
Yeah.
anywhere. That's the new normal, like
Okay.
the flat rate.
Yeah.
And if you're working 40 hours a week,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's like
it's
almost $900, right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
cover the rent easy.
Yeah,
And then
so you can easily cover rent. Most of the fruit picking is contract based. The harder you work, the more money you make.
of course.
The less you work, the less money you make. And that's mostly like mostly for the fruit. But man, there's a lot of free stuff that you can do that doesn't cost much. If you want to go camping and stuff,
Yeah.
there's so many places where you can just go
yeah.
hike for a day or go camp for a week, and it's okay. Maybe you spend some money on
It's
food.
probably the greatest place to do that here.
Yeah.
And it's free.
Yeah, and then obviously with a camper, like a camper van, yeah, you got to pay for gas. Gas is expensive here. That's another thing. I think it'd be cheaper to drive somewhere than to pay rent. I think. If you're staying like in free camps, because there's tons of free camps here. it would be cheap. It's definitely cheaper than to stay in a house. But then, you know, it's that pro and con thing. It's like, do you want to be very comfy? It is comfy in a van, but it's tight.
Yeah.
You know, no shower. You gotta find places for showers.
How do you find places for shower?
It's almost everywhere here are some place where you can take shower, like swimming pools.
Yeah, swimming
And
pools.
the shower costs you between $1 till $8, depends where you are.
Right.
So
Yeah.
How about laundry?
that's everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, everywhere, and it costs, I don't know. For both of us, it'd probably be what, $15, $20.
Okay.
We just reuse the same clothes for work.
What are other jobs that you can find here as a working holiday visa? Like apart from, you know, apparently the cherry picking, the fruits picking,
Yep.
fruits prepare, like everything on the orchard. But apart from that, is there anything else that you can?
Farming is huge. Milking's definitely big.
Yeah.
Fence building, maintenance on stuff. Then you get into vegetable farming. You're picking vegetables, you're doing all that. Any trade you can get into, plumbing, electrical,
All of those construction
stuff. You
Yeah.
can easily get that. You can do a lot of work with wine.
Yeah.
That's a big market.
Like picking fruits and picking
Yeah,
grape.
picking, like anything with the vines, you work there fully with the vines.
Yeah.
Making the wine.
Okay,
And then
yeah.
selling the wine.
Yeah.
I'm sure the tech sector you can get into. Yeah, anything that you can get any job. I'd say almost any job.
Yeah.
I know like that you can easily find, if you're ever looking for work, backpacker board.
Okay.
That's a good site on New Zealand, for New Zealand.
Yeah.
They just post everything.
Is there like a lot of less labor intense job for girls that they have here?
Nanny or au pairs where you're babysitting.
yeah.
Those are big. I'm sure the health sector. Hostess, you get a job waitering, especially now that people need, like everything's opened up. Everyone's looking for waiters or kitchen staff or
Yeah.
whatever. So
Yeah. In terms of language, of course, you from Canada, you don't have the language problem. I have a question for you.
So-
how do you find like language? Like if you don't speak very well English, have you met with anybody who got that issue with?
for me, it was fine.
Yeah, of
for
course.
Yana,
Yeah.
definitely troubling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I come here without any language. I didn't speak English, absolutely.
Okay. How do you cope with that?
Practice, practice, practice.
Is that right?
I spent the lockdown in a hostel where there was just one Czech girl, and she wasn't that talky. So I spent the time with the people around, and they speak just English.
Okay.
So I just catch the word, and Jordan show me how's the language can be.
And when we first met, it was rough. It was like, you know when you talk to a baby
Yeah.
and the baby's trying to say something but you know exactly what she's saying? That's how it was for me starting. It's
yeah.
like, oh yeah. It's like, okay, you want a beer? Yeah, okay. And people would be like, how'd you know that? I'm like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was normal that he understand me, but when we were somewhere else, that the people don't understand me, or I didn't understand them because they have different slang or different way, and I just, what did they say? But
Right.
yeah, it's okay, and I think here in New Zealand it's quite common that here's a lot of people that they didn't speak English, and you can everything show with the hands and you will understand.
Hand signature and stuff.
Yeah,
Eh?
yeah.
That's how it started with us.
Yeah, true. Probably start with a lot of people. If there's anything that probably in the last if you can say to people who are hesitant to come to New Zealand, what would that
I think it's nerve-wracking for anyone to move to a different country.
Oh yeah.
And I know I was too, but it's also very exciting. And people are super friendly here. It's a very nice culture. Yeah, very nice culture. People are fun, funny. I definitely recommend everyone coming here.
Don't be afraid. New Zealand is really paradise, and everyone here is absolutely amazing. Everyone try to help you if you need something, and the life is here so easy, like absolutely easy.
我觉得就是不用再犹豫了，就是直接买机票，然后就飞来吧。 这边就是风景好，然后人也非常的 nice。最重要的就是用自己双腿走出不一样的一个 experience。
And especially if you haven't worked before, if you've been in school for a while, it's a good place to come and learn what working's like and meet some friends, get a good community, all that little stuff and travel all in one. You can do it here.
Everyone try to help each other. So yeah, don't be afraid. No, yeah, it's just paradise. It's just amazing.
It's very beautiful. Like if you're looking for a change, it's a great place.
I can't imagine that somebody don't like it here. It's just amazing.
所以新西兰都等着大家。Come on, come on.